Hello there guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing alright around the world. If you are new, subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit notification bell so we can continue putting some spices on football. Football is back this weekend. It's gonna be wow, it's gonna be game after game. So Chelsea need to win. We do not want to drop point. If we do that, we're in trouble. And remember, we need to sell some of the players next transfer window. Otherwise, we are breaking the rules of the Premier League. We'll be in trouble with FFP. We'll be in trouble. We need to sell some of the players so we are safe. At least 7 players we need to sell. And there's a rumor about Ben Chilwell to Manchester City. It's crazy. And what I think is, if Manchester City comes up with a good money, I don't think Chelsea will refuse to sell Ben Chilwell. I don't think they will refuse. Good money, good business. This is what it's all about. Chelsea, you know, they're businessmen. If that money comes in, like good amount of money, they will not say no. They will sell Ben Chilwell. For myself, I don't want Ben Chilwell to go away. I don't want to. But we are in trouble if we don't sell some of the players. This is what Chelsea are thinking, I think, because we have Cucurella already. So if we sell Ben Chilwell, I think we're going to sign a backup with Cucurella. This is what I think, and maybe what Chelsea are thinking. So, as I said, I'll be happy if Ben Chilwell stayed. But Manchester City, they have made it the top priority for left back Ben Chilwell this summer, and it's scary. Why can't they just go somebody else? Go someone else, man. They want those 2 players, Mateo Kovacic, I'm gonna come to. They all want Chelsea players. I think they know they're facing Bayern Munich in the Champions League. They're like, let's get the Champions League experience, Ben Chilwell and Mateo Kovacic. Maybe we have a chance to win the Champions League. Maybe they're thinking that. You never know. But as I said, on the weekend, Chelsea, Aston Villa, right? On the April 1, and the next one, I think it's going to be on Tuesday, Liverpool. It's going to be crazy. We faced Liverpool first in the Premier League. We draw 0-0. This is the second time we're facing them at Stamford Bridge. Wow. I can't remember the day we won against a big team. I'm thinking, when did we win against a big team? I remember under Antonio Conte, we won 4-0 at Stamford Bridge. This is Manchester United. That's the one I remember. How many years, man? It's been a while. We need to win against a big team. For example, against Manchester City or Liverpool. Those are the games we need to do something. Right? We have a team. We have a team. They can do that. So, let's wait and see. The international break are done. I think this weekend is a Premier League returns, and it's gonna be very tasty. Now, the thing I came up here, it's about Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann has been linked to Chelsea. If that's true, who am I to say no? I would take Nagelsmann 100%. You know, right now, Chelsea needed to change right now, not next season, right now. The Champions League need to win. We need to win the Champions League. And I'm saying this like I'm joking or something now. No, we need to win. If we don't win the Champions League and then we fail to catch the top 4, and then we don't sell some of the players, we'll be in trouble with the Premier League. Just like other people, they have gotten into trouble, you know, to breaking the rules. So we need to do that. So this is what I'm saying. We need to change the manager right now if we want to go find the Champions League. But if we win against Real Madrid, the second league, the first league, if we won both, then I think we're starting building something, you know. We're starting looking forward to great things. Although we're going to face somebody in the semi-final, City or Bayern, but at least we are getting there. In a semi-final, anything can happen. Anything can happen. It's a lucky, you know, a lucky to lucky. Like Thomas Tuchel got lucky. The guy is always lucky. He went to a club they're in a quarter-final, he find them in the Champions League, it's there. As Chelsea, when he came, he find that in the quarter-final, it's just lucky. You need that lucky, we need that lucky to win against Real Madrid and to go in the quarter-final and get lucky again. Maybe we'll go find the final. You never know. We won the Champions League. This is what football is. Now let's get into Julius Nagelsmann. As I said, this is the news I came up here to discuss with you guys. Let's get into it. News. Nagelsmann understood. He is on the short list of CFC in case that Potter should be dismissed, but important, Chelsea want to continue with Potter. The bosses support him, but he has to deliver now. He is likely to take over a new job immediately. So Nagelsmann is unlikely to take a new job immediately. What does that mean? Let's go straight into this with Matt Lowe. Daniel Levy to start a new permanent manager hunt immediately. Daniel Levy is a Tottenham owner. He's been looking to Nagelsmann, to hire him immediately, but Nagelsmann said he's not gonna go in the job immediately. He wants to relax. Let's continue reading. Chelsea reported monitoring Julius Nagelsmann claims he has admirers at Stamford Bridge and could be interested in the club if they decide to replace Graham Potter. If Chelsea decide to part way with Graham Potter, then Nagelsmann is on there. This is my question to you guys. Do you believe this is true? Or they are just trying to make us feel better? I want to see it, I want to see the news happening. Like they were angry about Thomas Tuchel wanting Anthony Berry, the assistant coach, because Thomas Tuchel went publicly and Chelsea were upset about that. I want to hear something like that. They're upset about Graham Potter. He's in danger of his job. He has to save his job. Give him 3-4 games, see what he can do. That's what we want. So, as I said, right now, Nagelsmann to Chelsea, I'll take him 100%. We need the manager who has better tactic, better ways to play football, exciting football, attacking, defensive football. We need a manager. If for example, Chelsea scored 1-0, we need a manager who is thinking we need to score another goal. We need a manager who's thinking ahead. If my team scored, okay, this guy needs to go this way, this guy needs to go this way, so we can have more goals. We need a manager who thinks that way. We don't need a manager who thinks poor. We score 1-0 in 50 minutes, guys. 50 minutes. We go defensively. Against who? Everton. We go defensively. We pack the bus. We go 6-2-1 something you can mention on top there. I have no idea how Potter is doing that. Crazy. So we don't need a manager who do that. That's the middle team mentality. Brighton now, Southampton. Even Southampton, when they score 1-0, they cannot go defensive like that. This is Chelsea Football Club. We need a manager like Nagelsmann who knows attacking football. When we score a goal, we don't go defensively and touch defensive. We need to score more goals. At least if you score 3 goals, you can go defensively. You can do that. Now, we score 1 goal, you go defensively. No, that is embarrassment. As a big team, you are playing in the Champions League, you are in the Premier League, and we are used to the to finish in a top 2, top 3, or we win the Premier League. A team like Chelsea need to have a manager. Maybe Nagelsmann. I don't know if Nagelsmann is the right man. That's another question. If he's the right man or not, let me know in the comments. Let's discuss this. This is a big discussion. So, I've seen a lot of people linking Nagelsmann to Chelsea. So, I came up here to ask you a question. Do you think Nagelsmann is the right man for Chelsea if they decide to sack Graham Potter as we laid there? Do you think that? I have a question mark, and I think it can be a nice choice. As for now, I think. And remember, Bayern Munich paid a lot of money to get Nagelsmann. I'm saying Thomas Tuchel, just like Graham Potter, Chelsea, they gave him 5 years. Nagelsmann gave him 5 years. They gave him a lot of money, and they decided to sack him. You know, that's how business works. That's how in football business works. It doesn't matter how many money you have, a large contract you have. No. If things are not going well, you have to go. You have to go. You are late in the club. Go down. This is why big team fell off. This is why they start falling off. You know. And as supporters, we're like, there are some of us supporters who are like, no matter what, we are standing by Potter. No matter what, if we lose 6, 7, 8 games, we will stand by Potter. We have those type of fans. And if we are like those fans, we are going down. And you won't even realize it. You won't even realize it, you know. You draw a game against Southampton, you're like, yeah, I think it's okay. So I know it will come good. This is Chelsea. We are not like that. You know, the moment you start thinking that way, the moment you start taking loose results against a small team, against the relegation team, like, the moment you start doing that, that's when you become Brighton. That's when you become Burnley. Middle team table, finishing number 10, finishing number 15, finishing number 17, finishing number 8. That's where you are. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So right now we need to change a manager right now. That's what I think. You know, Nagelsmann has been linked to Chelsea. So why are we waiting for? It's time to do it. This is what I think. It's time. So let's get on to another news. Anthony Berry may not be the only Chelsea employee subject to interest from Thomas Tuchel. Over the coming month, midfielder Mateo Kovacic will only have 1 year remaining. Already alerted Manchester City, Bayern Munich could also enter the race to sign Kovacic. As I said, Ben Chilwell and Mateo Kovacic, they are on Manchester City ride this summer, and Mateo Kovacic, his contract, he has only 1 year left. And I think 5 months ago, if I remember clearly, 5 months ago, Mateo Kovacic was heavily rumored he's gonna go away. He's gonna sign for another club, but we did not know which club he's gonna sign. I remember there was a rumor came out about 5 months ago, and things were okay, and then somewhere he decided to stay. Right now, it looks like he's deciding what to do. If he's gonna go or if he's gonna do anything, we'll see. But I don't think Chelsea, they will let Kovacic go easily. I don't think so, because Jorginho left Chelsea already. So it's gonna be a very interesting one. So Anthony Berry is wanted by Thomas Tuchel and Mateo Kovacic. Let's see the transfer window when it comes. As I said, we need to sell some players, but I don't expect us to sell key players. Key players, they're very important. Ben Chilwell, Mateo Kovacic, those two are key players. They are pillars in Chelsea. We need to keep them. We need to keep them. We don't need to sell them just like that. Now, there is this one guy. Who is this guy? Gallagher. I almost forgot Gallagher. This is what I think Gallagher should be used. Gallagher, I see Graham Potter is trying to use him like a blocker. When we score 1-0 or 2-0, we put Gallagher in. We leave Modric on the bench. We leave Madueke on the bench. We leave those key players on the bench, and we go stack. And we don't let the enemy team score. We put Gallagher in. We're trying to use him in that, you know, which is good. As I said, we need to do that. If we score 3 goals, 2 goals, and it's like in 80 minutes, that's when you bring Gallagher on to block that. That's what I think. We don't need to use Gallagher when Chelsea scored 1-0 in 50 minutes, and then we bring on Gallagher right away. That's a cheap mind coach. That's what I think. That's cheap mindset. We don't need that. So this came out from Simon Philip. He said something about Gallagher, and I agree with what he said. Let's check this out. Pat Neves, it is Gallagher who continues to catch the high. It is pretty clear why Gareth Southgate, that's England manager, is near on him as Graham Potter is on the wake late off the score. If you need someone to cover ground, go from box to box. Make tackles, be a threat in the opposition box. Exactly. 1 minute and making Super Bowl defensive block, it is on area. The next, then Gallagher is your man. Exactly. You need to make tackles in an enemy box to box. You need to defend well, block shots like John Obi Mikel did when he was at Chelsea. When you see John Obi Mikel, Jose Mourinho, when Chelsea is leading 1-0 in the 70 minutes against Manchester City or Real Madrid or whoever, when you see Jose Mourinho with the pen writing and Obi Mikel was right here telling him what to do, you know the game is done. We won 1-0. It doesn't matter. We won 1-0. This is why we need to use Gallagher if he wants to be played that way. We need to do that. Otherwise, we're just going to be on the same level. You know, you leave Madueke, Modric, Sterling on the bench, and then you put Gallagher in 50 minutes, Chelsea did 1-0, and then you suffer. You suffer like we did. We suffer against Everton because we did stupid substitution. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that again. Guys, let me know what you think about Nagelsmann to Chelsea. Question mark there. Let's see next season. If we lose against Real Madrid, if we lose those both leg, and then in the Premier League we lose some games, I think next season there's gonna be a change. This is what I think. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a change because we have people behind the owner saying no, we need to change, this and this and this and this. It's not looking good. This is not Chelsea. Chelsea need to win some trophies. We need to get back to winning trophies. Thank God we have those people at the club right now. So it's good. Subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football notification bell so we can reach on top. What am I saying? We can reach on top? Where? We're number 10. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, not on top. Oh my God, it's so annoying. I'm saying this, I'm like, we're number 10. It's like I'm realizing, right? Sometimes I forgot about the table. I forgot. And when I go on the Premier League table, I'm looking, I'm like, we're number 10? So, it's not good to look at the Premier League table these days. It's not good. Don't do it. But I'll see you soon tomorrow with a brand new video. Remember, this Friday is going to be the match preview. Chelsea, this is Aston Villa on Saturday, April 1. Very tasty. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely day. God bless.